So, I'll have you just look. I'll sit right here and you can just look right at me.
Okay. Hold on, let me press this button. I think that I already am live. I've never done this before, so I don't know.
You have to press start live video and then it'll kind of like...
I think I accidentally did. Yeah, people are watching it. Hey, what's up? Okay, I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, if you want to just look right at me, that looks great.
Okay.
So for the record, if you could just tell me your first and last name and then spell it out for me.
Yes, my first and last name is Erin Lindsay. First name Erin. Last name Lindsay, Lindsay.
Awesome. Okay, so I guess just start by telling me the story. What happened? How did you come across this message?
Okay, I woke up early in the morning and received a message from someone that I didn't know, that wasn't even friends with me on Facebook. And he offered me money to move in with him, be his girlfriend, give me free drugs, food, all kinds of stuff. And I messaged him back and just simply said, no, that's not the kind of girl that I am. And no, thank you. And he wrote me back all kinds of different racial slurs, every single kind of race, all kinds of name calling. Then he sent me pictures of his genitals, both, the front and the back. And I was, the first one, I guess, was trying to entice me. And the second one was kind of just like a big middle finger, like, this is for not accepting. And I just said, just to kind of, end the conversation, I said, I'm going to report this to the police. And he sent me some curse words back, and then he blocked me. And then I went on my Facebook and reached out to all my friends, and I said, what can I do about this? And men and women all said, there's nothing you can do. All you can do is just take it. There's no laws on the internet that say that you can take any action. And I just didn't believe that. And I'm just completely fed up with it happening over and over again. So I called the police and I asked them what I could do. And they said, oh no, there's absolutely action you can take, and we'll send officers to your house right now. They showed up promptly. I had a male and a female officer come out. They asked me questions. They asked to see the pictures. And they first asked if I wanted to just file a complaint. And a complaint, all that's going to do is just stop them from contacting you or having a third party contact you. But they asked me if I wanted to press charges. And that's what you have to say. You have to say, I want to press charges, because that is what's going to make them take action. And it's going to go from a police officer to a detective. They're going to reach out to you and they're going to take proper action. And I just want to get this information out there because I want it to stop.
Yeah. Obviously your friend is sitting here. I'm sure you've had conversations with other men and women about this. Have you heard from others that this is something that happens to women, especially all the time?
All the time. All the time. It doesn't even matter if they're sexy, if they're homely. It just doesn't matter. Like, women just get sexually harassed for no reason sometimes. No one's asking for it, unless we ask for it. If we ask for it, then absolutely. There's nothing wrong if that's what your thing is. But if we don't ask for it, don't send them,
Yeah, and obviously this is a case about, your police report is about one man, but really it seems like you speaking out is about a greater problem.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know this man personally. I've never met him. He's not my friend on Facebook, nothing. This isn't about this individual. This is about all men that are doing this. And I want the women to know that they can speak up. They have a voice.
Yeah. What's your message to other women who are getting these messages? Do you encourage them to do what you did and contact the police?
Absolutely, because you don't have to do what I did. You don't have to go and put your face out there, and you can do it all anonymously. It's not going to be dangerous for you, but action can be taken. Just say that you want to press charges. Stand up and do that.
Has this ever happened to you before?
It's happened to me probably hundreds of times over the past couple years. And I mean, this week alone, it's happened 4 times, which is why I was just completely fed up and I knew something had to just happen,
What was the reaction that you got from the police officers when they showed up? Were they encouraged and happy that you contacted them?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And they were very helpful. They were very sweet. And I've heard other women say that they've, tried to go to the police and they didn't do anything about it. But by filing a complaint, that's kind of, I guess what they mean by there's nothing that they're doing about it, because that just means they can't contact you. You have to say, I want to press charges. And that's what's going to make them do something serious about it.
Yeah, and I think, like, especially us women here, like we were talking about it before, that this has happened to all three of us many times.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that because it happens so often, a lot of times we get it and we're like, oh, this is gross, and we kind of just dismiss it as that. But when you think about it, it is really violating. And, like, for those that end up watching this that can't relate, that don't know, can you, like, talk about the feeling you get when you receive a message like that, a photo like that?
Yeah, you said it yourself. It's violating. It's so violating, and it's offensive. And, if this happens in public, you feel like you have rights. Like, you can call the police and say, hey, they just flashed me on the bus or something, and action will be taken. But you feel helpless when it happens online. Like, there's nothing you can do. And there is something you can do. So I definitely encourage, if this happens to you, call the police. Say you want to press charges. And if you just want to file a complaint, that's fine too. But do something. Make it stop.
You're amazing. Is there anything else that you think we left out? Any other points you wanted to make? I mean, I feel like I didn't even have to ask you questions because you're so well spoken, and it really is such an important message. And like I said before, I'm just so glad that you are willing to sit here and share it, because I think somebody needed to. But is there anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I feel like I've said what I needed to say.
Yeah, I think we covered it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
If you don't mind, just for our story, I'd love to just get a couple of shots of you just kind of like maybe looking at your phone and just kind of like scrolling through.
Of course.
And then, we will go from here. So,
of course. Do you want me to take my sunglasses off?
If you want to, it's up to you.
Okay.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
All right.
So I'm going to go here.
Sorry, I'm being extra for no reason.
Awesome. Okay, so I know that you were doing a live, but if you're able to just kind of...
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we got to go off.
See ya.
See ya.